I, your God, am always listening, always present in your life. Remember that your prayers are more than just words spoken into the air. They are heartfelt conversations with me, conveying your desires, your fears, and your hopes. I want to share with you 10 times in your life when your prayers were answered, illustrating the profound ways I have responded to your cries, sometimes in ways you may not have initially expected. Consider the first time you prayed for guidance during a moment of uncertainty, perhaps before an important decision or during a challenging time in your relationships. You may have experienced a sense of clarity that washed over you, leading you to make a decision that aligned with your heart's desires. This reflection can remind you of times when you felt nudged toward a particular path, where doors began to open in response to your earnest prayers. In Jeremiah 33:3, I promise, call to me, and I will answer you, and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know. This is a reassurance that when you seek my guidance, I will reveal the directions you need when the time is right. Think back to the circumstances when you prayed for healing, either for yourself or for someone you love. Perhaps a family member was facing a serious illness, and you gathered your strength to pray fervently for restoration. It is in these vulnerable moments that my presence can be profoundly felt. Countless stories exist of individuals who have experienced miraculous recoveries, where prayers were answered in life-changing ways. For example, the account of prayer groups coming together to support those in need, lifting their requests to me, illustrates the extraordinary power of community and faith. Miraculous stories of healing often emerge from such deep-rooted faith, where the collective strength of believers amplifies the voices reaching out to me now. Reflect on the times when you have prayed for comfort during periods of loss or grief. I know that such moments can feel like walking through a dark valley encumbered by sorrow. Yet, you might have felt an inexplicable sense of peace after inviting me into your pain through prayer. Or perhaps you experienced an unexpected act of kindness from a stranger that brought you solace. In Matthew 11:28, I call to you, come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Embracing this comfort reminds you that my love and guidance surround you, illuminating your path even during the darkest days, and reassuring you that hope is always present. As we reach the climax of this reflection, I want you to understand that the answers to your prayers may not always come in the forms you expect. Sometimes the greatest lessons arise not from immediate solutions, but from the journey of faith itself. Each answer holds a purpose, often guiding you toward deeper understanding and spiritual growth. Think back to the prayers that seemed unanswered, the hopes you held that did not materialize in the way you envisioned. In these moments, I am still at work, weaving together the intricacies of life in ways beyond your comprehension. Trust that every unanswered prayer, every moment of waiting, brings you closer to the fulfillment of my promise. I am with you, always guiding, always loving, and preparing you for the future I have planned for you. Embrace the journey, for I am answering your prayers in ways that will ultimately lead you to a place of peace, purpose, and unimaginable joy.